sportsmanship during this event. Cheer for all players, respect the opposing team, expect the decision of the official, be proud of your high school athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, or degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would like to remind everyone that FKCHS is a tobacco-free area. We thank you for your cooperation, and we thank you for your support to our high school athletes. Let's meet today's starters. First, for our visiting Houlton Shires, coached by BJ Barton, assistant coach Eric Cohn. Number 99, goalie Drew Foley. Number 7, Eli Bully. Number 5, Nathaniel DeLuca. Number 16, Cam Calnan. Number 12, Cody Johnston. Number 13, Jed Kilpatrick. Number 1, Jaron Gentle. Number 4, Isaiah Gentle. Number 17, Jaden Gentle. Number 3, Thomas Astle. And number 11, Keegan Gentle. And now for your Fort Kent Warriors. Number 2, Colby Terrio. Number 3, Dylan Hebert, captain. Number 6, Griffin Sibley. Number 8, Austin Delisle. Number 9, Captain Noah Martin. Number 11, Keegan Sear. Number 13, Captain Eden Parody. Number 14, Captain Evan DeShane. Number 19, the birthday boy, Colin Bennett. Goalkeeper, number 22, Ethan Bully. Number 26, Jaron Hart. Fort Kent Warriors are coached by Kalusha Coates, Jermaine West, Ricardo Whitley, manager Angela Hebert, and Logan Levac. The officials for today's contest are Stett, Rosignol, and Albert. Please stand and remove your hat as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
times I couldn't count it. Funny how now my accountant is having trouble trying to count it. To the people that think that I owe you, payback's a and you know that. Y'all getting too old for this. Please don't think nobody notices. I've been up for way too many days. Y'all sleep enough for me anyway. Y'all don't be doing it anyway. Y'all are not true to this anyway. OVO, East End, reps up. We might just get hit with the Rico. Everyone home for the summer, so let's not do nothing illegal. I gon' make 50 million and I give some millions to my people. They gon' go Tony Montana and cop them some Shaq at the free throws, but they're from the wave, fam. There's not much to say, fam. They told me to tell you you measure some waste, man, and stay in your place, fam.
They're good to go whenever. Yep.
Greetings, soccer fans. Welcome to today's WFKT live webcast from Fort Kent Community High School. Tonight we bring you varsity boys soccer between the visiting Houlton Shires and the host Fort Kent Community High School Warriors. Warriors are about ready to take kickoff.
Guys, forward!
Takes a shot, but blocked by
Hayden, are you on mute?
Here's Martin now. Martin sends the ball up to Sear. Sear tries to get a hand. Takes a shot, but wide of the goal. So a couple great chances by the Warriors to start.
Win this white. Run white, fun.
There's a goal kick. That is taken away by Sibley. Goes back to Hebert. Goes to Gentle. Hebert now has it, sends it to Sibley. Taken away by Gentle. And great clear by Dylan Hebert. Here's Martin now. Martin dribbles down, dribbles, takes a shot, and a save by Brewer. Great save by Brewer there.
Right off, Martin's trying to get a lot of shots on goal.
And a clear by Parody. Bennett settles it. Sends a great ball to Delisle. Delisle crosses. Hart tries to get ahead on it, but can't, and it is a goal kick for Houlton. Bully sends it away there. Gets on the foot of Bennett. Goes to Assel. DeShane takes it away. Sends it to Terrio. Terrio sends a ball that goes back to Brewer. So Brewer has had some action early on as Parity skies over everyone to get the header. Here's Hart now on the left side. Hart crosses it, intended for Martin, but is headed out by a Houlton defender. Here is Martin now. Martin sends it to Sear, and Brewer has another easy save. Hebert gets ahead on it after Brewer's goal kick. And Hebert makes a tackle, but it is called a foul. So a free kick here now for Gentle. Takes the kick and blocked. Gets to the foot of Sear. Sear takes his time, sends it to Martin. Martin chases it down, but taken away. Here is Bennett now. Bennett sends a ball up to Delisle. Delisle fighting for it. Makes a great move. And again, taken away by Houlton. Back to Terrio now. Terrio sends a shot, and it is wide right. This is a Class C matchup. Fort Kent coming in to this game at 3-3, and Houlton coming into this game at 2-3. First meeting of the season for both teams. Here's Terrio now. And out of bounds. So another throw in here for the Warriors. Here's Sear now in the corner. Sear dribbles, taken away. Up to Sibley. Sibley tries to pass it to Terrio, but taken away by Jaron Gentle. Parity clears it out. Great clear by Parity there. To Delisle. Back to Bennett. Back to Delisle. Delisle sends it up to Martin, but called offsides. Here's Gentle now. Sends it up to Gentle. Back to Gentle. Sends it up to Assel. Delisle makes a great tackle to earn the Warriors another goal kick. Parody taking the goal kick for Bully. Sends it up. Goes to Bennett. Gentle tries to take it away and does. Sends up to Assel. Parody comes in flying, makes a great tackle. Does a great job of sealing the ball. Tries to send it back up, but taken away by DeLuca. And a shot goes over the crossbar. So some great chances for both teams early on. Bully takes the goal kick. Martin chases it down, but out of bounds for a Warrior throw-in. Hart throws it in. Steer makes a great tackle there. And the Shires get a throw-in. Here's Delisle, intercepts it. But Gentle is there. Take it. Passes to Gentle. Gentle sends a ball up to Conley. But Bully takes it. Here's Sear now, giving chase. Sear beats his defender. Tries to get the ball to Martin, but just too many Shires in the box. Cleared away by Assel. Gentle tries to recover it. Here's a throw in for DeShane. Sends it to Parody, who sends it back to DeShane, who can't get a touch on it. Gentle has it on the right side. Sends a cross in. Conley giving chase. And Hart comes in and makes the tackle. Callan throwing it in. Right to the head of Parody. Ends up with Terrio now. Terrio sends it back to Hebert, who then clears it. And Parody now tries to send it up to Hart. Hart chasing down, but kicked away by Calman. Here is Gentle now. Sends it to Gentle. Tries to get it to Assel, but cannot get it. Here is Gilpatrick. Hart tries to make the tackle, but is taken away, and it's called a foul. Here's the ball now. Sends it up to Martin, but it is called offsides. So 2 chances for the Warriors, but both are called offsides. Callan takes the kick, sends it up to Gentle, who misplays it. DeShane kicks it out of bounds. It's a great defensive play there by DeShane. Callan again taking the throw. And headed away by Parody. Great ball for Martin. Martin chases it down. Martin has everybody but the goalie to beat, but it is pushed in the box, I believe. So it will be a penalty kick for Martin, who is dangerous in these sorts of areas. Martin now getting ready to take the PK. Whistle blows. Martin goes and scores! What a goal by Noah Martin to go up 1-0 on the Shires. So the Warriors now up 1-0. So the Warriors now up 1-0 early in the first half. Let's see how the Shires respond to this. Gentle, ready to kick off. Sends it back to Kalman. Kalman plays it to Hebert, sends it down. Hebert takes it up and kicks it away up to Sear now. Sear on the right side. Beats his defender to the corner. Tries to slide and keep it in bounds. But the ball went too far from him. And another goal kick for the Shires. Here is Terrio now. Sends it up to Martin. Martin tries to get it. Taken away by Gentle. And it looks like a foul called on Martin as he tried to get the ball. Calvin kicks it up. Ends up with Terrio. Terrio sends it to Martin, who falls on the right side. Delisle intercepts it to Martin. Martin takes his time, tries to break free. Still trying to break free. Crosses it to the middle to Terrio off of his back to the foot of Kalman, who is tackled by Sibley, but the referee says play on. Here is Gentle now. Gentle dribbles up. Taken away by Bennett. DeLuca sends it, and it is an easy save for Bully. Bully takes the goal kick. DeLuca tries to get it. Delisle beats him to it. Delisle sends the ball intended for Sear, but taken away again by the Shire's defense. Here's Gentle now. Gentle. And Parody sends it out. Gentle. And again, Parody sends it out. A couple great defensive plays by Parody there.
Parody's getting a lot of touches on the back end.
Mark up, let's go.
There's a throw in for DeShane. Tries to get it to Terrio, but is too far away from him. Terrio now has it. Sends it up to Hart, who has it on the right side and tries to break free. Gets tripped up. Sear puts a shot on goal and an easy save by Brewer. Here is Gentle now. Gentle chasing it, but Parody sends it out before Gentle could get a foot on it. Callan now, ready to take the throw-in. Throws in the box. Parody tries to clear it and does. Up to Martin. Martin tries to send the ball up to Sear. And Sear gets the ball on the right side, but taken away by Callanan. And a throw-in for the Warriors. Here is Terrio now. Terrio sends it to Martin. Martin back to Terrio. Terrio puts a shot on goal and wide. Here is Jaron. Hart. Hart is ready to take the throw-in. Throws it to the foot of Sear. Sear misplaces it. Chased down by Terrio, but it is misplaced. Here is Gentle now. Sends it up to Assel, but out of bounds. Calman taking the throw-in. Tries to get it into the box, but headed away by Delisle. Some great defense thus far from the Warriors. Here is Gentle now. The Warriors try to get it, but ball to Assel, but Bully gets a hold of it. Delisle with the header after the goal kick from Bully. Sends it up. Kicked away by DeLuca. Intercepted by Hebert. To Hart. Hart tries to get it to Terrio. Sibley gets it to Delisle, who is taken down by DeLuca. Here's Bennett now. Sends it up to Sear. Sear tries to get it to Hart. Plays it up to Gentle. Gentle plays it to Gilpatrick. And Sibley kicks it out of bounds. Callan with the throw-in. And Delisle comes up with it after a little mix-up in the box. But Gentle is there. Sends it to... Tries to send it in the box, but nobody is there to get it. DeLuca. And a slide tackle by Delisle goes to Terrio. Terrio sends it up to Martin. Martin has it. Martin tries to break free. Tries to send it to Sear, but taken away again by the Shire defense. Terrio. Now Gentle. Gentle. And a great defensive play by Colin Bennett. Evan. Shane tries to get it to Delisle. And a quick throw-in here by Delisle as he's trying to get the ball up for another scoring opportunity. Delisle gets it back from Gentle. Tries to send it to Martin. And another throw-in for the Warriors. Here's Sibley now. Gets it to Terrio. Terrio fakes a shot and tries to get it to Martin. Ends up with Delisle. Delisle sends it up. Looked like it was intended for Terrio. Here's Martin. Sends it to Terrio. Terrio tries to break free, but the Shire defense is too strong. Great job by the Shires there. Here's Hebert now with the throw-in. Sends it up. Here's Sibley. Sibley to Martin. Martin just touches it back to Delisle. Delisle rips a shot, but a save by Foley. Here's Delisle now. Sends it up to Martin. Martin has it on the right side. Dribbles around the Shire defenders. And Callan sends it back. Callan's done a great job back there. Delisle gets the throw in quick. Tries to get it to Sear. Terrio. Delisle now, ready to take the throw in again. Throws it to Terrio. Terrio sends a cross. Hart thought about taking a shot, but decided otherwise. Here's Gentle. Sends it up to Brewer. Brewer tries to get it to Gentle, but Sibley takes it. Hart sends it up the field and ends up with Calnan, who kicks it back the other way. Delisle now. Tries to send it up to Terrio. Sibley to Hart. Back to Sibley. Ends up with Gilpatrick. Gilpatrick. And Hart there. Here's Calnan to take the indirect. And too far. Taken by Gilpatrick. Tries to get it, but taken away by Sibley. DeShane fights for it. Sends it back up. Gentle tries to get it. Martin going around defenders, try and get the ball. Here's Terrio now. Terrio tries to send the ball up to Albert. Can't get to it. Sibley goes back to Johnston. Johnston has it taken away by Hart. Hart sends it to Terrio. Johnston tries to send it to Assel, but knocked away. Great defensive play there by the Warriors. So a substitution here as Nate Vazin comes in for Colby Terrio. Terrio playing some solid minutes here as Gentle dribbles down the side, but taken away by DeShane. DeShane kicks it out. DeLuca tries to get it back to Delisle now. Delisle taken away by DeLuca. DeLuca sends it to Carmichael. Here is Hart now. Hart sends it to, tries to send it to Delisle, but taken away by Johnston. Johnston dribbling now to the right side of the field. Up to Gilpatrick. Gilpatrick tries to put the ball in the box. Headed away by Delisle. Albert has it now. Albert in the middle of the field. Tries to play it to Delisle. Doesn't. Gets a second try and does. Delisle plays it up the field to Martin. Martin makes a great move to create some space and kicked out of bounds by Gentle. Hart now with the throw-in. Tries to get it to Martin, but just a little bit too far for his reach. Assel now with the ball up to Gentle. Gentle tries to play it to Gilpatrick. Gilpatrick gets it. And Parody there does a great job defensively to knock that ball away. Parody tries to get it back to Sibley. A little bit of trouble with it. Carmichael to DeLuca. DeLuca up the right side. Sends it to Assel. And an easy save for Bully. Bully's done a great job in the goal thus far. Here is Martin now. Martin tries to break free, takes a shot, and Foley makes a save. Here's Delisle now with a touch from Martin. Delisle gets knocked down. Goes to Albert. Albert touches to Martin. Martin tries to break free. Sends a shot that is wide. So a sub coming in now as Assel will step off.
Hey, win this ball, White. Who's there? Go watch it, White.
Here's Parody now to play it. Sear chasing it down. Albert, excuse me. Kick from Calnan to, here's Martin now. Martin tries to break free, but taken away by Gentle. Calnan makes a great move to break free, sends it up. Here is Delisle now. Delisle carrying, taking his time. Sends a pass to Hart. Hart tries to get it to Martin, but goes out of bounds. Here is Hart now. Hart tries to get it to Martin again. Here's Bennett. Bennett to Albert. Albert sends it to Sibley. Sibley tries to kick it away, but taken away by Gilpatrick. Here's Albert. Sends it to Sibley. Sibley with a great ball to Hart. Hart tries to break free of Brewer. And another kick out of bounds. Here's Bennett now. Bennett tries to send a ball up to Albert, but again taken away by the defense of the Shires. Here's Hart to Bennett. Bennett sends it up to Martin. Martin makes a cross to Albert, who sends it up to Martin. Martin tries to get a shot off, but misses. And the Shires again send it out of bounds. So a couple of great plays there by the Warriors to put a second goal in. Here's Martin now. Martin Crosses it to Delisle with the header just over the bar. Delisle had a great jump, but the ball met the post.
These are for the refs.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left here in the first half.
Warriors are just trying to keep their momentum since their first goal by Martin.
Absolutely. You want to keep that momentum even going into the second half. As Sibley tries to send the ball up to Vizin, but it is not in his reach. Here's Albert now. Vizin. Hart takes a shot and an easy save for Foley. Foley with the goal kick. And Parody tries to make a play on it, but it ends up with Gentle. Gentle tries to send it to Gilpatrick. Shire's trying to move quickly now as the first half is almost to an end. Parody kicks it away. Here's Martin. Martin tries to move around Gentle, but misplaced. Martin has a throw in, sends it up to Vizin, but again knocked away by the Shires. Here's Vizin now. Gets it to Martin. Martin tries to send across.
3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of the first half. The Warriors up 1-0. As the Shires will look to make some adjustments during halftime. We'll take a break here. see how the Shires respond. The Warriors have changed things up around this game with the loss of their left back, Houlton Raymond. Right back. Here's Gentle now. Takes it back to the counter. Bully with the easy save. Sends it short to Hebert. Hebert pulls it back. Sends it to Martin. Martin lets it go to Sear. Sear shows off his speed. No. Throw in for the Warriors here.
Warriors are trying to keep the same energy as the first half.
I agree. They're gonna have to really put in the effort if they want to win this game. It looks like they've done so far.
Houlton's gonna have to keep up some energy too if they want to stay in the running.
Again, as we had some technical difficulties. Here is Duchesne now. Here's Sear now, getting chased. Gets to Gentle. Gentle makes a great move to break free. Wazin comes in and takes it away. Kennedy makes a great ball. Sear makes a great move to get open up to Martin, who sends it in the box. the Warriors another goal. Martin surveying the field. Sends the ball in low. And it's saved.
Let's go, Houlton. Let's get one here. Come on, White. Get the ball. Win this ball, White. Boys. Get him coming quick. Yeah, quick. Turn and look, Jed. Go. Up, guys. Up. You're waiting. Stop it. You're up right now. ahead, White. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's win this one. Come on, get in the middle. Still White. Hold this. Go, boys.
Come on, guys, you can do it. Come on.
Hey, Rock! Mark up. Watch 6 coming in. White on there. Go help. Go help.
Shot. Another chance. Goal mark.
They're backing up. Go wide. Mark up, White, let's go! Line. Minutes, guys. Step up. Oh, let's go, Cole. Holy big man. This is Cole. Let's go, Cole! Go 23!
Got it.
He's gonna score. Oh, why not? Oh, he's good. Let's go.
Too much pressure. This whole stop the clock and it's almost 2 minutes. I know. Let's count to our minutes. I got it this time.
Start it, please.
Ooh, bud.
That goal didn't count.
I fixed it, right?
It still says 1.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Greetings, soccer fans, and welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for tonight's girls' soccer game between the visiting Houlton Shires and the host Fort Kent Community High School Warriors. The Maine Principals Association and Fort Kent Community High School remind you to practice good sportsmanship during this sporting event. Cheer for all the players, respect the opposing team, accept the decision of the official, be proud of your high school athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, or degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would also like to remind everyone that FKCHS is a tobacco-free area. We thank you for your cooperation and we thank you for your support of our high school athletes. Let's meet today's starters. First for our visiting Houlton Shires, coached by Marina Cameron, assistant coaches Katie Condon and BJ Barton. Number 3, Samantha Johnson. Number 5, Sierra Hoops. Number 8, Amelia Ivy. Number 9, Maddie Marino. Number 10, Emma Ardell. Number 11, Samantha Condon. Number 15, Olivia Henderson. Number 18, Natalie DeLuca. Number 23, Brianne Barton. Number 25, Rebecca Howe. And goalkeeper number 94, Abby Worsley. And now for the Fort Kent Warriors, coached by Douglas Sear, assistant coaches Michelle Lovely and Valerie McBriarty. Goalkeeper, number 0, Lindsay Willette. Number 3, Lacey Pelletier. Number 5, Amanda Tebow. Number 6, Captain Kaylee Gima. Number 10, Captain Riley Sibley. Number 12, Morgan Sear. Number 14, Gabby Martin. Number 17, Desiree Hafford. Number 18, Shaylee Jondro. Number 23, Samantha Roy. And number 26, Sydney Philbrook. The team is managed by Shayla Bonte. Your officials for tonight are Stett, Rosignol, and Albert.
We're underway here with the second game of the night. It's the girls now, as the Warriors are ready to kick off. Martin sends it back to Hafford. Played back to John Joe, back to Hafford. Hafford sends it to Sibley, but batted away by the Shires. And Willette makes a easy save. Here is Roy now stepping up. Roy ready to take the throw in. Tries to get it to Guimau. Sear sends the ball up. Intended for what looked like Philbrook, but again, batted away. Martin Sibley takes it away. Ends up with Hafford. Sends it back to Jeandro. Jeandro gives it to Thibault. Thibault back to Jeandro. Saves it from going out of bounds. Taken by Hoops. Guimau gets it. Marino tries to get it. Tackled by Roy. And the free kick goes over the goal. Thibault set to take the free kick, goal kick. Here's Guimau now. Sends the ball up to Sibley. Goes to Philbrook, tries to drop it back to Sibley, but she misreads. Hafford to Sibley. Sibley sends it to Philbrook. Goes to Barton now. And a throw in for Fort Kent. Here is Hafford now. Tries to get it to Sibley. Throw in by Henderson. Misplayed. Henderson tries again. Taken away by Hatford. Jeandro comes up with it. Goes to Thibault. Thibault sends it up. Looking for Sear. And Guimau with a great defensive play there. Sends it up to Sear. Sear sends a ball up and an easy save for Worthley. Willette takes the goal kick. To Henderson. Hafford gets it. Henderson quickly throws in the throw-in. Jondro doing a great job. And out of bounds for a Shire throw-in. Henderson passes to Ardell. Here's Philbrook now. Passes to Martin. Martin has plenty of room to work. Tries to get it to Sear. But Sear overruns. Sear sends a shot. That stops. And looks like a throw-in for the Shires. Here's Philbrook. Philbrook gains possession back. And an easy save for Worthley. Fort Kent coming into this game with a 5-0-1 record. And they are first in Class C North. And Houlton coming in with a 6-0 record. They are third in Class C North. So a great matchup here tonight. Here's Martin now. Guimau sends a ball and great save for Worthy. Jondro to Hafford. Hafford kicks up the field to Philbrook. Guimau tries to get it up to Martin, and Martin pulls it back. Great move to get free. Takes the shot and just wide. So a good chance there for the Warriors.
So far, Fort Kent's been getting a lot of shots on goal, but nothing's connecting so far.
Nothing yet, but
It's still early.
still early in the game, and as the Shires take the goal kick, goes to Jondro. Jondro to Hafford. Hafford passes to Sibley. Sibley passes back to Hafford. Hafford tries to get the ball in. Here is Roy stepping up now. Taken away by the Shires. Hoops now sends a ball up to Marino, who can't get there. So a throw in for the Warriors. Roy throws it into Sear. And a sub coming in for the Warriors as Riley Sibley will take a rest and Nancy Martin will fill in. Sibley doing a great job thus far. Here's Martin. Sends it to Philbrook. Philbrook to Martin. Martin sends it to Hafford. Hafford to Pelletier. Pelletier back to Hafford. Trying to get free, but the Shire defense prevents that from happening. Here's Marino now. tries to get free. Tebow gets to it. Sends it back to Willette. Tebow takes goal kick, plays it short to Jandro, who passes to Martin, back to Hafford. Martin makes a great move to get free, but taken away by Ardell. Martin quickly throws it in to Pelletier, who misplays it to Hoops. Hoops sends it down to Barton. Hoops gets it back. Sends it up to Henderson. Henderson goes to Johnson, but kicked away. Martin tries to get to it, but just out of her reach. Here's Martin now. Throwing it in. To Philbrook. Here's Martin now. Passes to Pelletier. Pelletier gets it to Martin. Martin takes a shot and a save by Worthley. Great save there by Worthley. So a great chance for the Warriors there to get on the board. Here's Pelletier now. Pelletier trying to break free. Sends a ball up to Martin. Can't get to it. And a throw for the Warriors. Here is Philbrook now. Philbrook. Hafford. Can't get a pass through. Gets to Henderson now. But Martin gets control of it. Here's Martin. Martin makes a move. Sends it to the other side of the field to Sear, but taken away by Hoops. Guimau tries to get the ball back to Sear, but overplays. Roy to Guimau. And out of bounds. So the Warriors are substitution coming in for the Warriors. It will be Riley Sibley coming back in, this time for Morgan Sear. Oh, I apologize for Sam Roy. And another sub coming in for the Warriors, Ellie Sirwa coming in for Morgan Sear. Throw in to Pelletier. Tries to get a foot on it, but just out of her reach. So a sub coming in now, Kate Lamar for Gabby Martin. Here's another throw in for the Shires. Taken by Gima. Gima tries to kick it to Lamar. Lamar gets control of it. Kicks it up to Philbrook. Philbrook tries to get to it, but a save by Worthley. Tebow chases it down and kicks it out. So a little scary moment there for the Warriors, but
Good save by Tebow.
yeah, Tebow got there.
Tebow's getting some good touches this game, keeping the ball out of the net.
I agree. She's done that all season long and looking to do that for more games to come. And a save by a great save by Willette there as the corner curved in. And Willette just punched it out.
She did a good job watching the ball.
Here is Sirwa now. Kicked out by the Shires. Martin sends to Hafford. Hafford tries to get it. Taken away by Hoops. Hoops tries to send it to Henderson. And two more subs coming in for the Warriors. Gabby Martin and Sam Roy will be coming in for Lacey Pelletier and Sydney Philbrook. Here's Ardell now. Passes to Henderson, but Henderson can't get a touch on it. Hafford tries to hurry to get the throw in, and does. Tries to get it to Martin, but Martin gets tangled up with Condon. Condon throws it in, intended for Johnston. Here is Martin to kick the indirect. Ends up with Ardell. And Martin gets in the way of Ardell's clear to get it out of bounds. Here's Condon now. Throw it in. Martin comes in, intercepts it. Takes a shot and an easy save for Worthley. So Worthley's been tested early and has only allowed 1 goal. She's been doing great so far. Here's Sibley now, chasing after it. Tries to get it to Martin in the middle, who doesn't get it. And the Shire's clear as Barton gets to it. Roy takes away from Barton and earns herself a throw-in. Roy throws it in, intended for Sirois. Here's a throw intended for Lamar, but out of bounds. Here's Martin now. Martin takes a shot and Worthley mishandles it, but is able to contain it before Sibley could get there to rebound.
Both teams are playing with some good intensity, but they're still trying to get something going here.
Yeah, I agree. It's still early in the game, so. But yeah, both teams I agree are coming in with some firepower, and they both have something to prove as they're both undefeated. As Martin passes to Guimau. Guimau tries to get it to Lamar. Lamar chases it down. Kicked away by the Shires. Here is Jandro now, chasing it down. Jandro passes to Hafford. Hafford tries to pass to Sibley, but too far. Hafford tries to save it from going out, but touches it just a little bit too much.
Wait for the whistle for it. Hold on. Wait for a green to come on. Touch. Just went right in front of you. The green.
So a throw-in for Phillips, as Phillips sends the ball downfield. That is taken by Tebow. Phillips trying to hurry up, gets it to Johnson. Taken by Ardell. Hoops tries to get to it, but Martin is there. Martin sends it up. Martin and Pelletier both had a chance to get that ball. Pelletier almost had it. Here's Roy now, trying to get it. Here's Ardell with a wide open goal and shoots it wide. So another goal kick as Sirois comes off. Here's Hoops now. Takes a shot and an easy save for Willette. Here's Guimau. Guimau tries to send it to Pelletier. Pelletier chases after it. Crosses and another save by Worthley. Hafford is there for it. Here is Sibley now. Passes to Martin. Sibley ready to throw it in for the Warriors. Tries to get it to Martin. Shire's trying to clear, but Martin is in the way of that one. Try to clear again, but Sibley's in the way of that one this time. Sibley gains control of it. Passes to Gabby Martin. And another clear. Here's Guimont now. Tries to get it, but Ardell takes control of it. Ardell tries to go up and loses it out of bounds for a throw-in for the Shires. Phillips will take the throw-in. Phillips passes to Ardell. Ardell passes to Barton. And Barton tries to get it in the box, but taken away by Jondro. Sibley giving chase and knocks over Ivy, who seems like she is okay. So a free kick here for Howe. Howe sends it up to, looked like Barton, but couldn't get there. Jondro sends it up to Martin, who sends it up to Sibley. Here's Ardell now, up the sideline. And a slide tackle by Jondro. Great play there by Jondro. Tebow clears that. And another throw in for Phillips. Phillips passes to Ardell. Sibley tries to get it to Martin and does. Martin tries to get it to her sister, Nancy Martin. Sear has it. Gives the ball to Martin. Martin tries to break free. But the Shires do a great job defensively there. Goes to Martin. Martin passes to Sear, who tries to cross it. Ends up with Pelletier. Martin takes a shot, and an easy save for Worthley. So both teams here taking some shots early.
Yep. Both teams are doing a good job on the defensive end.
Defensive end as well. They're doing a great job on both sides of the field. I agree with you. As Willette throws it to Hafford. Hafford tries to get it to Sibley, but Sibley can't reach for it. The throw in for Phillips. Phillips tries to throw it in. Ends up with Jondro. Jondro has time. Tries to get it to Sibley. Ends up with Phillips. Phillips sends it to Marino. And out of bounds for another throw in for the Shires. And a sub coming in for the Warriors. Mallory Sirwa coming in for Riley Sibley. Guimont tries to get it to Sear, but the Shires stop Sear from turning. It's a throw in now for the Warriors. Throws it down the right sideline. And again, kicked out by the Shires.
The Shires are making things difficult for Fort Kent, but
Yes, I agree with you. That's one of the reasons why they're undefeated is their defense is so strong and both defenses actually are so strong. So
they're both putting a fight up for each team.
just like the saying, offense wins games, defense wins championships.
Yep.
We're up. Free, come on.
Here is Guimont now. Tries to get it to the middle of the field to Hafford. Tebow settles it, kicks it back up the field, and the Shires do another great job defensively. As John Joe was trying to kick it out, but it was blocked by Johnson. Phillips now to take the throw. Phillips throws it in for Marino, but it is out for another throw-in. Phillips now throws it in. Guimont gets in there to stop the cross. Here's Ardell now, passes to Marino. But Hafford doing a great job there of knocking it out of bounds. Marino throws it in.
Hafford with another great defensive stop. Trying to get the ball.
Hafford's been doing a great job on the defensive end.
Yep.
Here is Martin now. Tries to get it to Philbrook, but blocked by the Shires. Here is Johnson now. Passes to Hoops. Hoops takes a shot and a save for Willette. Both goalies being tested in this first half. The throw in for Roy. Goes up to Martin. Here's Hafford. Hafford sends it up. Looked like sending it up to Philbrook. Pelletier gets to it. Pelletier tries to send it up to Philbrook, but Worthley gets there. So another chance there for the Warriors to capitalize. And again, Worthley does a great job of containing herself and making the save. Here are the Shires now. Crosses. And
Great save by Jandro.
great save by Shaylee Jandro, which most likely would have resulted in a goal, but it is still tied 0-0. Throw in for Phillips. Phillips throws it in for Marino, but goes out of bounds. Hafford throws it into Martin. Martin tries to head it to Philbrook. Here are the Shires now. Takes a shot and a save again by Willette. So throwing it in for the Shires was Henderson.
Come on, under 5.
4 minutes and 30 seconds here left in this half. Still tied 0-0. It's been a great matchup thus far. Here is Jonjo now. Jonjo tries to get it to Martin, but taken away. Tebow doing a great job there of clearing. Here's Ardell now. Ardell sends it down to Marino.
Guys are really trying to get something going here.
Yep. They've been past couple trips down. They've had some great chances. Here's another throw in for the Shires. Going to be Phillips again.
Mallory, mark the thrower.
And a goal kick for the Warriors. So 2 subs coming in for the Warriors here as Sibley and Martin come in for Sirwa and Philbrook. Here's Sibley now. Tries to get it to Martin, but can't get it. Phillips. Just get the throw in. Gets it to... Here's Hafford now. Clears it. Goes to Phillips. Phillips. And Jonjo tries to kick it out. Here's Jonjo, passes to Hafford. Hafford tries to get a touch on it, but just puts a little bit too much. Here's Sibley with a nice touch, and Martin gets there. Only had one person to beat, but the Shire defense recovers and again clears it. So the
It's all about that defense.
great job by the Shires this half.
Putting up a good fight.
Two minutes.
Here's Pelletier, tries to get it to Martin. Can't get it. Martin gets it. Has a wide open goal. Shoots and scores! Gabby Martin. With little time left remaining in the first half.
14 unassisted. 14.
And the Warriors go up 1-0 early in this game, or late in this game.
Gabby
In
Martin,
this half.
unassisted.
Fort Kent's push at the at the end of this first half is paid off with that goal.
Here's Phillips now. And tries to get it to Marino, but a little bit too far. So we'll see here, Ian, how the Shires respond.
The Shires are desperate to get something going before the end of the first half, but nothing yet.
Yep. Still plenty of time in the game for them to make it happen, though, but I agree they would want something kicked out by Hafford. Phillips throws it in. Tries to get it to Johnson, but taken away again by the Warrior defense. Here's Pelletier. Pelletier loses it. Cleared away by the Shires. Regained by Tebow. Tebow tries to get it. Here's Marino now. Marino tries to get to the sideline. Beats Hafford. Slide tackle by slide tackle by Jandro, but called a foul. So now the Shires have a chance to tie this game up. Takes a shot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of the first half. Warriors are up at the half 1-0. And we'll see how the Shires respond here. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
can't even talk right now.
So the second half is underway here as the Shires will kick off. Roy steps up, intercepts the ball, passes to Sibley. Sibley couldn't get to it.
Box. Maybe it could be my pocket. I don't know.
Hafford there steps up. And a foul is called.
So in this half, Fort Kent's gonna try to keep their lead, while the Shires are gonna try to at least tie the game and try to step up and get a lead going.
Yes, I agree. I think the Warriors are gonna try to get at least one more goal in, and then try to take the conservative approach in order to win this game. Sibley kicks up the field, and Worthley picks it up, and it's an easy save for the Shires. Pelletier is there. Pelletier fighting for the ball, and a foul is called. Free kick for the Shires as Howe kicks it downfield. Here's Henderson now. Henderson breaks free. Henderson shoots it and over the bar. So a scary moment there for the Warriors as they catch a break. Here's Sibley. Tries to get it to Guimont. There's a shot, goes, and the Shires score. So the Shires now, just as we had said, we're going to look to tie it early in the half, and they just did that with a goal early in the second half.
Both teams still have plenty of time to get a lead going now. So.
23 had the goal, 5 had the assist.
So the goal is scored by Brianna Barton.
Houlton goal scored by Brianne Barton with an assist from Sierra Hoops.
So the Warriors now, let's see how they respond, as it is a brand new ball game here.
Yep. Warriors are hoping to pick up the pace and keep things on their side.
Here's Martin, drops it back to Hafford. Goes to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get it to Sibley. Misplaced. Here is Ardell. Tries to send a ball down the right field line. Can't.
Another
Barton.
shot on goal from the Shires.
Barton with another great chance there. Here is Sibley throwing it in for the Warriors. Sibley throws it to Pelletier, who crosses it, looking for Philbrook, who got tangled up. Ardell now passes to Henderson. Tebow gets it, passes to Hafford. And a slide tackle from
Kimo.
Here is Pelletier now. Pelletier tries to get it to the middle. Here's Hoops now. tries to get it up, but Tebow is there to intercept the ball. Plays it to Jandro, but taken away. And Guimau comes up and swoops over and tackles the Shire. Here's Martin. Martin sends the ball up for Philbrook. Philbrook is chasing, but it is beat to it by Ivy.
So far, the Shires have been doing a good job defensively, stopping the Warriors from getting anything going this half.
Yep. I'm sure that was one of their key things during halftime, is they wanted to make sure that the Warriors don't score an early goal.
Yep.
And they've been doing a great job of that so far.
Yeah, they're making sure that doesn't happen so far, but it's still early in the half.
Here is Martin. Martin takes a shot and a save by Worthley. Worthley takes the kick. Roy gets to it. Here is Ardell with a slide tackle from Guimau. Great defensive play there from Guimau. Warriors doing a great job of defending the Shires so far this half. Here's Ardell. Sends a ball up to Marino, and Marino can't get to it. Martin has it. Tries to break free and does. Passes it to the wing to Sear, who's waiting for it. Crosses it. Nobody is there. Sibley chasing it down. Passes to Guimau, who takes a shot, and it is wide. So a good chance there for the Warriors to capitalize again, but just wide. Here's Guimau now. Gives it to Martin. Martin sends it back to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get it, but Ardell makes a great defensive play, and Guimau again takes a slide tackle. Here's Thibault to Guimau to Sibley. Sibley tries to get it to the middle, but Ardell picks it up. Ardell. And a throw in for the Warriors. Here's Guimau now, throwing it in. Tries to get it to Martin. Martin fighting for it. Played back by the Shires and kicked out of bounds for another Warrior throw-in. So a sub coming in now, as Sibley will rest and Nancy Martin will come in to fill in for and offsides here called on the Warriors. Here's the kick by the Shires. And it dribbles all the way out of bounds. Here's Martin to Guimau. Guimau sends it to Martin. Martin tries to break free. Martin crosses, but kicked away by the Shires. Martin throws it in. Martin tries to cross, but blocked by the Shires. Gima quickly throws it. To Martin. Martin gets in the wing, crosses it, but nobody is there. Now here come the Shires now with the counterattack. Marino tries to break free, but Hafford is there to knock the ball out of bounds. Here's a throw in for the Warriors. Gima tries to kick it up to Martin. Martin chases after it. Great seal there. And Martin is able to get it, takes a shot and a save by Worthley. Here is Peltier. Tries to get it, but kicked away by the Shires. Kicked away by Gima.
Aiden, what's a Shire? That's the trivia question. Every county has it. Comstock County is Bengal.
Here's a throw-in for the Shires. Tebow tries to kick it out, but slips.
So far, the Shires have been putting a lot of pressure on the Fort Kent defense, but Fort Kent's still holding strong and giving a good fight.
Now here is Philbrook now. Tries to get to it. And a throw-in for the Shires. Roy heads it. Gima comes up with it. Passes it to Martin. It is overrun by Ardell. Now here's a throw-in for Martin. Martin throws it to Pelletier. Here is Jonjo now. Here's Gimo now. Tries to get to it, but kicks it out. Another throw in for the Shires here. Henderson tries to break free, but Martin does a great job of defending her. Henderson Passes it to, oops. Roy throws it in. Pelletier gets a foot on it. Tries to get it to Philbrook and does. Philbrook gets it, tries to get it back to Pelletier, but knocked away. Guimau has it, passes it to Martin. Martin falls down, looking for a call, but the refs say play on. Here's Martin now. Martin kicks it up, chases it down. And it goes out for a throw. Martin throws it back in. Here's Philbrook now. Passes it to Martin. Martin goes down the sideline, crosses it to Sear, who was there, just couldn't put it in. They get another chance. Here's Sear now. Played back to Pelletier. Knocked away again. Hafford sends a shot and a goal! Desiree Hafford with an amazing goal.
Hafford from way out there.
To put the Warriors up 2-1 in the second half.
The Shires goalie was just not ready for that ball going where it was.
So now this, I would say, Ian, would give the Warriors a little bit of momentum for the rest of this game here.
Yeah, it's giving the Warriors an upper hand, but they're still fighting, still trying to get a better lead going.
Yep. Here is Sear, tries to get it to Martin, but a save. Guimau now. It's a foot on it. Hafford tries to send it up to Philbrook. And it is misplayed by Seabow, but Willette was able to get to it. Here's a kick now. Taken by Martin. Back to Roy. Henderson is able to get in the way of that. Kicked away by Guimau. Henderson throws it in to Ardell. Ardell sends it up. Tries to send it up to Marino, but the Warrior defense prevails. Here's Sear now. Up to Martin, chases after it, but an easy save for Wordley. Two more subs coming in here. One for the Shires. It will be Elizabeth Phillips. And for the Warriors, Riley Sibley will be coming in. Here is Martin now. Martin has room. Takes a shot and just wide. What a great chance there by Martin.
The Warriors are playing even more aggressive after that goal, trying to keep their lead up.
And a stop here for the Warriors. Ellie Searle is coming in for Morgan Sear. Sear playing some solid minutes in this game. Here's Hafford now. To Sirwa. To Pelletier. Pelletier sends a ball that is touched by Martin. And Pelletier tries to get a shot but blocked by the Shires. Sibley chases it down in the corner. Tries to break free. But Phillips does a great job there of making sure she doesn't get that cross in. And looks like a corner for the Warriors. First, Sibley will take it. Sibley takes the corner and is touched by Martin. Hafford sends another ball, and it is just over the crossbar. 20 minutes left here as Kate Lamar comes back in. This sub will be for Gabby Martin. So with 20 minutes left here, we're going to start to see the Shires kind of push for the game time goal here. And Sirwa takes it, passes to Lamar. Lamar passes to Martin. There's a ball sent in by Hafford. Guima does a good job of stepping up there. Here's Bart now. Tries to get it up the field, but taken away again by the Warrior defense. Here is Thibault. Sends it to Jarjo. And an easy save for Willette. Here's Lamar now. And Lamar draws a foul. So another chance for the Warriors to push this lead further as Guima sends the ball up to Lamar. Lamar tried to send it back to Guima, but blocked. It is played all the way back to Jandro, who sends it to Thibault. Sirwa tries to get there. Hoops sends it to the other side, and Thibault is there to step up. And a sub here coming in for the Warriors again. Gabby Martin will come in for Lacey Pelletier.
She's been a great asset on the offensive line this quarter, or this half.
I agree. Here's Martin, sends a ball up to Lamar, but is batted away by the Shires. Here is Ardell now. But a slide tackle by Martin. Great play there. Here's Guimau. Sends it back to Roy. Roy tries to get it to Sibley. Sibley gets a head on it, just a little bit too far. Throw in for Phillips. Here's Guimau now. But taken away by Henderson. And play is stopped as Henderson is hurt. She appears to be okay. Here's the kick. Here's Lamar.
Martin trying to push the ball up, hoping to get something going here.
Great job there by Martin.
Unfortunately, they lose control.
Here is Roy, but taken away again by Henderson. So a sub coming in, and it will be for Henderson. Filling in is Elena Ardell.
Tebow with another great defensive stop here.
Here's Hafford now. Trying to get to the ball. So a minute. So 13 minutes left in this game. And two subs coming in for the Warriors. It will be Lacey Pelletier coming in for Kate Lamar. And it will be Larissa Daigle coming in for Sam Roy. This is Daigle's first appearance in the game. The freshman played some solid minutes versus Presque Isle last game.
I think she's hoping to do the same thing this game.
Here's Daigle now. Sends it up to Sibley. Sibley plays it to Pelletier. Pelletier has plenty of time. Sends it up to Sear. Sear takes a shot and a save by Worthley. Here's Ardell now. Plays it back. And the kick goes out of bounds. Here's Pelletier here. Taken away. Here's Ardell. Plays it back. Gets it to Hoops, was trying to get there, but wasn't able to get a foot on it. Phillips tries to get there. Here is Hafford. Passes back to John Joe. Here's Ardell. Sends a ball down the line for Marino. But Tebow does a great job there of stepping up and preventing a dangerous cross by Marino. Marino chases as we hit 10 minutes left in this game.
Shires are trying to give one last big push before the end of the game here. We still got quite a bit of time to do that.
Yeah, quite a bit of time, and it's a 1-goal deficit, so.
Yeah. They're still close. It's still a close game.
Here is Hafford. Hafford tries to send it up the wing to Sear, but it is blocked again by the Shires. Here is Martin now. Martin tries to get it. Taken away. Ardell has it now. Ardell tries to kick it, but taken by Guimau. Guimau sends it to Hafford. Hafford. And the ball up the wing. And the ball is kicked out of bounds. Kicked by the Shires to Guimau. Guimau to Daigle. Daigle tries to get it to Sibley, but out of bounds. And a substitution coming in. Sirwa coming in for Sibley. As we approach 8 minutes here left in the game. And Tebow is able to chase that one down and kick it out of bounds. Great job by Tebow there.
Now 4.
As this game winds down, Ian, we're really going to start seeing the Warriors tighten up on their defense, but we're also going to start seeing the Shires pressing the ball down the field as well. So we're in for an eventful end of the game.
Yeah, we're both trying to get things going quick. So it's interesting to see.
Here is Daigle now. Daigle chases it down. Not able to get there as the feed from Tebow is too strong. Here's Phillips now. Phillips to Ardell. Guimau gets in the way of that pass.
Yeah, Guimau with a great defensive stop. Once again, they're trying to keep the ball away from their side in these last few minutes.
Here is Henderson now. Pass to Johnson. Hoops passes to Johnson in the corner. Johnson fighting for it. Sub here for the Shires. Maddie Marino coming in for Sydney Lorem. Oh.
Yeah, I will for sure. Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And a diving save.
Saved by Willett.
Great job by Willett there to be aggressive and come out of her goal in a time like this. Here's Sirwa. Sirwa throws it in to Pelletier. Skips over Phillips' head and kicked out of bounds by the Shires. Sirwa quickly throws it in. Daigle kicks it up the field to Martin, and Martin tries to get a shot off and is just wide. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds here left in this game, as the Shires are going to want to hurry up. Here is Pelletier now. Daigle tries to send it back up, but can't. Guimont was able to get it back. Daigle tries to send it to Sirwa, but can't. Marino sends it up. And shoots.
Oh,
but a save.
Great save by Willett.
By
Another great
Willett.
save.
So great job by Willett there to be able to get to that spot in order to make the save. As we get to 3 minutes left in this game here. Here's Sear here, sends the ball up. And it's easy save by Worthley.
3 minutes.
So 3 minutes left here, and Ian, we're gonna see the Shires probably look to work the ball up the field quickly.
Yep. Both teams are giving it all they got, trying to
And
get what they want.
a shove by Howe, which results in a free kick by the Warriors. Hafford sends it up. Martin gets a hold of it. Martin takes a shot and scores! Nancy Martin with the goal.
That's what they needed to help with this, with their lead right here.
Yep, I agree. That's what they needed, and now it's going to be a steep hill to climb for the Shires here, as they're going to have to score 2 goals in a little under 3 minutes to tie this game. Here is Thibault now.
Thibault with another good stop.
Sends the ball up to Sibley. Take it away. Sibley, we're looking to work quickly. Here's Phillips now to take the throw to Hoops. Hoops sends it up. Intended for Marino, but Roy gets there before.
Coming
Here's
up
Sibley.
on 2 minutes left.
Here is Pelletier now. Sends it up to Martin. Martin trying to gain control of it. Goes to Henderson on the far corner. Henderson breaks free. But Hafford gets there. Pelletier tries to break free, but a defensive stop by the Shires. Barton passes to Hoops, back to Barton. Tries to get it to Marino, but can't, and it goes out of bounds.
Warriors are really trying to keep their defense tight right now because they know the Shires are trying to push in.
1 minute left here as the Warriors are up 2 goals, and it is looking like it is a big hill to climb for the Shires here. As the ball is sent up and Martin is chasing, but can't get to it as it's kicked out of bounds.
Stop the clock, please.
So a corner here for the Warriors. Sibley takes the corner. Crossed by Martin. So here's a goal kick here by the Shires.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is your game. The Warriors win this game by a score of 3-1 and keep their undefeated streak going on during the season. That is it for today's broadcast. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.